Hello everybody and welcome back to Super Mario Odyssey! Alright everyone, and now that we are done everything that we could possibly do in the Luncheon Kingdom, we're now going to toss all these moves into the Odyssey, and then we're going to move on to the next kingdom. Alright, now we're going to see what number that this goes up to. Oh, and it seems like it's, 384. Real nice. And look at that! You see here, the actual blimp of the Odyssey, and now it actually looks like it's almost actually filled up. And now we can head to Bowser's Kingdom. Wait a second! Oh, that can't be good. Yep, it looks like that we are now finally going to visit Bowser's own kingdom. Although I'll say this, the kingdom is not exactly the kingdom itself isn't exactly going to be like his castle, you know, like we've seen many times before. You are gonna see what I mean once we actually you are gonna see what I mean once we actually of course once we actually get ourselves there. Yeah. Alright, don't forget. Since he took the time to steal the stupendous stew, I imagine that is what he's serving at the reception? Well, yeah, that is... Well, I mean, yeah, that is a pretty obvious thing. Now, back to our investigation. Next up, we... What? That Bowser and Bowser's Kingdom is that Bowser? I've got a bad feeling about this. Yeah, I know you do. Oh, what was that shaking? What? Are we shaking? Why? Well, when we head outside, now we see our friend Bowser, but guess what? He's not on his airship. He's riding on a giant fucking dragon. Yeah, how do you like that? Now, actually, the first time I played this game, I was like, first time I saw this, I was like, are we actually gonna be fighting this thing? Let's see you survive this, plumber boy! And now this dragon, unlike all the other regular dragons, now, as you see here, this dragon actually has some electricity powers. As you saw, he's destroyed the Odyssey yet again. Lovely. And now as Bowser sends the dragon to fight us, he now heads up to his final preparations before his wedding. Yeah, and there is the last time that we ever get to hear that. Aww. Anyways, now instead of going to Bowser's Kingdom, we've now crash landed into the Ruined Kingdom. Wouldn't you know it? The Odyssey is broken again. Yeah, again. To fix it, we must collect more power moons. Again. Now as you've seen on the top left, now we essentially need free power moons in order for us to leave. And I think you guys have a pretty good idea of where exactly that we can actually get those free. Although, however, you can actually get a fourth one right now if you want to, and it's actually right here. So yeah, and there you go, in the ancient treasure chest. Well, I guess you could say it is. Well, I guess you could say it is very ancient. Now, as I said before, when I first saw that dragon, I was like, holy fucking shit, are we actually gonna be fighting that thing? Jesus. But then when we actually get to the fight itself, I was honestly kind of let down because, well, you'll see what I mean when we actually, you'll see what I mean once we actually get to the arena here. Yep. Alright. Yeah, here we are. Alright. And he's gonna wait a moment. And there he is. Now we're gonna be taking on the Ruined Dragon. Okay, everyone. Now the first thing that this dragon does is that he will send out a trip. Now he'll send out some few like electrical spike wheels at you, which of course will spin in all sorts of directions. And then afterwards, will send out some electric shockwaves when he actually slams his head. And then after that, that he will actually will tie around, giving you the chance to and to rid of the chains, chains that are on his head, that are actually using for the helmet on his head, and then after you get rid of the helmet, then you ground pound his head for, then you essentially ground pound his head. And also for it, every hit that you do, the longer the electric shockwave, so that his electric shockwaves will get a lot more longer. So you have to be sure that you have to jump a lot more longer. So yeah. Now, now you may also saw this just now already, but after you actually get rid of a chain, you'll actually see an enemy that you actually will only see in this kingdom, or actually, should I say, in this battle. You see here, yeah, see, every time you get rid of a chain, yeah, you saw those little purple things right there, yeah, those are essentially electrical Urbos. Yeah, they do essentially the same thing as all the other regular Bravos do. So honestly, you really shouldn't have too much trouble. And also, and as you just saw with that last hit, now if you actually take too long to get rid of the chains, he will recover. Cover back up, and then he will immediately shake you off. Although the chains that you get rid of, will still be gone. It's just that you have to do another run, for a him to get exhausted. Yeah, now as you saw right there, and that's essentially all this dragon does. Okay, so tired. Yeah, and this right here is actually the time that you actually get yourself a chance to actually talk to him. And also now, after you actually beat the Rune Dragon, and now you can actually have some, and now you actually get to mess around with him, and he essentially will not do anything about it. Yeah, but anyways, now the main reason why I was disappointed about when we actually get to this boss fight is that the creators decided to create the oh, excuse me, sorry about that. Still a little bit old, but anyways, everyone, as I was saying, the creators decided to create into this really ginormous dragon, and yet we only get to, but the only time we ever get to see this dragon really do anything is actually during that boss battle is only utilizing his head, like he doesn't fly around with his wings. Like he doesn't use his claws for anything. So, I get they kind of didn't want to make the boss fight go on for too long, but at the same time, if you're gonna create a ginormous dragon like that, then why not why not put him into full good use? Honestly, I see it as a really missed potential for that boss fight. So yeah, while I still like the boss fight at least. Well, and I do very much enjoy the music for that fight, but I honestly just see it as a very missed. I just see it as a very missed potential, that they really could have done with that guy. but I guess not. But anyways, yeah, honestly, that's just about enough of me. I think that's just enough of me rambling on about that. About what could have been for that ruined dragon. But anyways, everyone, now as you're seeing here, now how exactly you actually get through this place is actually quite simple. Is to actually figure out the timing to actually press the B switches, so that you can actually get to where you actually need to go. And and you can easily just reset them with the switch if you actually get it wrong. Now, and the game will tell you if you actually get it right. Yeah, excuse me, yeah, jeez. And like I said now, and also yeah, the game will tell you if you actually got it right. Oh, buy a like a whole lot of coins. But anyways, and I think with that said, yeah, that's just about everything I could do here. Alright, so now that we got enough moons. Alright, so the next part, oh, we're gonna alright, for the next part, we're gonna fix up Odyssey yet again. And so, to the next part, see you guys next time!